Call 811 or your local utility company to request marking utilities 3 days before to ensure that the area to be dug does not contain any live electrical cables, gas, water, sprinkler, communication cables, or any other utilities. Only use the machine in daylight or in well-lit conditions. Never operate the machine after dark. Never operate the machine in icy conditions when there is severe weather or lightning. If you need to shut off the engine quickly, press the e-stop on the handle. Both the engine switch and the e-stop must be on for the engine to run. Test the e-stop function at each use. Be aware of possible pinch points when folding the handle or attaching the tow bar. Hydraulics become hot during use. Do not touch the tank, motor, or hoses until completely cooled. Do not use the motor as a handle to tip the auger bit. Use the motor mount handle to prevent burns. Connect the tow hitch to the auger, making sure all 3 pins are secure. Attach the tow tongue to a 2-inch ball on a Class 1 or better tow hitch. Connect the safety cable securely to the vehicle. Connect tail light wiring if equipped. Shut off fuel before towing. Limit towing speed to 45 miles per hour. Slow down in rough conditions and bad roads. Before digging, the tow tongue must be removed from the unit. Remove the front hitch pin, tilt the unit up, and remove the rear 2 spring-loaded pins. Set the tow bar aside for later use. Insert the square auger drive into the auger bit and secure with a 5/16 by 2-inch pin and cotter. Always wear hearing protection, eye protection, and appropriate shoes. Do not wear any loose or hanging clothing that could become entangled in the auger. After attaching the auger bit, you should raise or lower the handlebar to a comfortable position. Always have the unit across any slope, never up and down. Do not attempt to use the auger on a side slope of greater than 15 degrees. Open the fuel tap by moving the fuel on-off lever fully to the right. If starting the engine from cold, set the choke on by moving the choke lever fully to the left. When restarting a warm engine, the choke is usually not required. However, if the engine is cooled to a degree, partial choke may be required. Turn the engine on-off switch clockwise to the I position. Ensure the e-stop switch on the operator's panel is out. Set the throttle approximately 1/4 from the idle position by moving the throttle lever. Do not start the engine at full throttle. Taking a firm hold of the control handle with one hand, grasp the recoil starter handle with the other. Pull the recoil starter until engine resistance is felt, then let the starter rope return. Taking care not to pull the starter's rope fully out, pull the starter handle briskly. Repeat until the engine starts. Once the engine starts, gradually set the choke lever to the off position by moving it to the right. Move the auger into position and begin digging by pulling back on the forward side of the drive handle. Operate the auger with a stable shoulder-width stance, always keeping feet well clear of the auger bit. Keep the angle of the bit straight up and down during digging. Start slow and keep a firm grasp on the unit as it may lurch forward when it comes into contact with roots, rocks, or debris. If the auger bit gets stuck in the hole, pull back on the reverse side of the drive handle to back out of the hole. Release the auger drive control upon contact with any obstacle. Clear the obstacle before proceeding. Dig the hole about a foot deep. Raise the bit while it is turning to allow dirt to clear and resume digging. Repeat the digging motion, periodically raising the bit to clear dirt from the hole. The auger bit may be tipped back and latched to make it easier to move to the next hole location. Grasp the motor plate handle and lock the bit back with the pin. The motor may be hot. Do not touch. Never run the auger with the bit latched in the transport position. To stop the engine, set the throttle to idle and turn the engine on-off switch counterclockwise to the O position. Turn the fuel off. Let the unit cool before transporting. Do not leave open holes unattended. Place a bucket over them and rope off the area of the construction site. The holes can be a tripping or fall hazard. After using the auger, clean the unit thoroughly from soil and other debris.